News Desk. Tukiangazia mengine ni kuwa kwa sasa naibu kiongozi wa chama cha ANC ambaye ni Ayub Savula anazungumza kuhusiana na uchaguzi wa mwaka 2022 na wakati ambapo ilikuwa inatarajiwa kwamba Musalia Mudavadi atakuwa kwenye kikao hicho. Naomba kwa sasa tuwasikizwe anasemaje.
Of impeachment to protect Kenyans against violence implosion being clandestinely fomented by Ruto, a rich and powerful man in the government pretending to be poor. In the impeachment motion, we will make case that because his ambition is in competition with priorities set by the government he serves in, he is a danger to the stability of the nation by covertly descending and sabotaging the president's government agenda. He does through that incitement of the vulnerable poor, the so-called the hustlers. Ruto swore to serve the people of Kenya diligently by assisting the president to prosecute government agenda. But Ruto has diverted, nay, subverted his oath of office, loyalty to serve the president. Just this Sunday, Ruto has shamelessly, with bare knuckle, called a whole president a tribalist. How can you call your boss a tribalist when the president is symbol of national unity? He only made a remark that another tribe is ripe to lead the country. If the president is a tribalist, he dare ask, what be his deputy? Hermann Göring to Hitler? For the record, Hermann Göring was the primary architect of the Nazi police state in Germany, you know very well. He established the Gestapo secret police command and concentrated camps for corrective treatment of different opponents. Another second example, the German Third Reich state was fashioned as a racial purity. Ruto of all the people cannot run away from acts of tribalism, ethnicity, engineering, and purity. It is what feeds and sustains his politics. Ruto's support for the President Kenyatta is not because he believes in his leadership qualities. His support is because Uhuru is a Kikuyu and cannot help Ruto with Kikuyu's ethnic support. Absent that supports the fuel Ruto's sabotage schemes. In fact, Ruto disparages Uhuru, the person in the office as a president. You need no more evidence than Ruto's publicly ridiculing the president that Uhuru is misled into BBI, abandoning Jubilee development agenda. He says this without even betting an eyelid, knowing both BBI and the Big Four agenda are government projects he fully participated in formulating. On BBI, his instinctual propensity to lie has helped him cheat Kenyans for long that he didn't participate in formation of BBI. This was until when the president told the nation, you remember bombers of Kenya, to Ruto's face that Ruto indeed made appointment to the BBI task force. This is Ruto for you, a pathological liar. Ruto, the opportunist, exploited the ethnic anxieties that existed between the Kikuyus and the Kalenjin community post-2007 election, ethnic violence, to book his space beside Uhuru. It is Ruto who told the world that their union was to bring peace between two warring communities, that is the Kikuyu and the Kalenjin. At this time, the two ethnic communities made sense to Ruto in his scheming. In 2021, however, according to Ruto, the two ethnic communities should be presumed extinct. He says the Kalenjin and the Kikuyu are extinct. Now is national ideology. Yes, because it suits him now. Ruto never dares of gloating that a recent as 2017. He brought ethnic communities together under the Jubilee Party. Should ethnic communities exist only because Ruto is still there? No. Ruto fakes being horrified by existence and recognition of ethnic communities and rise of ethnic nationalism that he has helped ferment only because such truth is inimical to his ambitions. We want to remind Ruto that communities can never be erased from the face of Kenya. Indeed, the Constitution, the Republic of Kenya, is made up of communities residing in geographical counties. Kakamega is Luya, Bungoma is Luya, Central is Kikuyu, Coast is Mijikenda, Kericho is Nandi. That is what the Constitution says, and that is the reality on the ground. That is the reality. That is why Ruto is gravitating his politics to be the prime mover of now not recognizing communities and disrespecting the president. The president didn't say anything new. The president only said that other tribes exist. He simply echoed discreet conversations among Kenyans. Deputy President cannot escape blame from the institutionalization of the Kenyan ethnic state. What else can account for this meteoric rise during President Daniel Arap Moi's government, who inflamed and exploited ethnic nationalism post-2002 election? Wasn't it Ruto that mobilized the Kalenjin community against the Kibaki government for ostensibly discriminating and sacking of Kalenjin public officers from the government en masse? Where was then the love for the Kikuyu community at that time, if he believes he loves the Kikuyu community? Who in 2010 reduced Kibaki's government environmental conservation of Mao Forest, something he repeated in 2018 against his own government, to the persecution of Kalenjin ethnic community residing in Narok. Who was inciting? It was Ruto. Did he not incite the Kalenjin ethnic resentment of the government and the Maasai community through 2020 to 2013, 2016 to 2018? Who was that? It was Ruto. When he died in the whole of tribalists other than Ruto, wasn't URP marketed as a party of tribal communities? You know very well. That took lessons of ethnic mobilization from the defunct KADU. Wasn't ethnic grievances for perceived injustice the dogma of URP mobilization? Yes, what happened in the first Uhuru Ruto government? Pastoralist communities dogma was forgotten and replaced by narrow ethnicity jingoism. Ruto made sure that half of the cabinet and the public service lots were preserved for the Kalenjin community. Where the love for the Kikuyu now? While his consolidation of Ruto political hold on the Kalenjin, it created counter-ethnic.
Mtazamaji, hao ni baadhi ya viongozi katika chama cha ANC pale wakiongozwa na bwana